Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's day 67 of my journey to learn Japanese. And the purpose of this series of live streams is to document my progress at learning Japanese, having started as a complete beginner. Now, my goal for today is to practice some more kanji. And so for that, we're going to be using the Lingo Command website. That's what we've got on screen here. So let's make a start. And I'll just move this like so it's covering the full screen. Let's press start now, and we'll go to the Japanese section of the website. And what I want to do, I think to start off with, is practice some vocabulary regarding this topic called verbs too. This is a set of 25 frequently used verbs in Japanese. And just explain what we've got on screen here. Basically, we've got the English words on the left column and the Japanese words on the right column. And if we want to know how these words are pronounced, we can just press here to hear the pronunciation.
運ぶ、切る、立つ、
And this Japanese, we're viewing it in Romaji, of course. But at a click of a button, we can view that in hiragana or katakana, or even hiragana, katakana, and kanji, with the kanji highlighted in blue. Now, what I want to do is practice the kanji. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the quiz, which basically takes those 25 vocabulary topics, 25 verbs, and turns them into a series of questions. The question is posed in English, and then we write the corresponding hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Now, what I want to do is I want to practice the stroke order. And so for that, I'm going to select handwrite my answers. And then I'm also going to apply random ordering. What that does is it scrambles the order in which the questions are asked to kind of keep us on our toes. And so to take in Japanese is toru, toru. And the kanji for that looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now this is the kanji for ear, basically this radical that I've highlighted in this circle. And so I've kind of made this little mnemonic in my mind where you take the ear. That's how I'm remembering this. And this has a reading of to. And then we're going to put ru here in hiragana for a total of toru, which is to take. Okay, so this is not quite right, because this kanji here, it does have the ear radical, but it just actually has 2 more strokes. What I've written here, I think, might be to ask. So let's just open a new tab and confirm. I think if we go to the verbs. Hi. O genki desu ka? Ken-san. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I think what I just wrote was the kanji in kiku, to hear. So okay, so we got this wrong. That's fine. We'll just go on to the next one. I'm a little bit less confident with this series of verbs, so I'm just going to keep practicing and see how this goes. So I think to walk is aruku. Now, I remember that there was like a kanji which looks like this. But I'm worried that this might be to run. But I don't think so, because I think to run actually was something like this. So let's stick with this. I was staying up last night, like writing app changes, like coding for my app. So my brain's a little bit fried, but let's see if we can still get this. So maybe this is aru, and we put ku here in hiragana for a total of aruku. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our stroke order was correct here. So that's quite nice. And then we're on to begin. So to begin is hajimeru. Hajimeru. The kanji of the reading of haji. Let's come back to this one. Let's do benkyou suru. To study is benkyou suru. 勉強する. And there are two kanji. So you've got one here, one there. This one has 11 strokes. And it's 1, 2, 3. My mind is just going completely blank. 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look. Okay. So, 勉強する. And the kanji of the reading of ben, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the kanji with the reading of kyo, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this has 10 strokes, it has 11. So let's write the furigana. So this is ben, kyo, suru. Now, of course, we took a look at the answer, so we'll classify that's incorrect. And we'll go to the next one, which should be okay. Kiru is to wear clothes. And so what we're going to do is we're going to write this kanji here. It's the same one that we see in shitagi, which is like underwear. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is a reading of ki. This is a reading of ki. And then we put a ru there for a total of kiru. Kiru, which is to wear clothes. So we've got a match here. So pass that, and then we'll go on to the next one. So let's do to open. So to open is akeru. Akeru, and the kanji with the reading of a is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is a reading of a. We put ke there, and then ru for a total of akeru, which is to open. Let's take a look. Okay, so that's a pass. Great. I think to think is omou, and the kanji for that looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a reading of omo. Let's zoom in here. O, mo, and then we put a U there for a total of omo. So that's another pass, great. And then to bring is motte kuru. So let's write that. Motte kuru. So the kanji of the reading of mo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a reading of mo. And then we put sokon, te, and then the kanji with the reading of ku in kuru. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a reading of ku. And then we put ru there for a total of motte kuru, which is to bring, I believe. Motte kuru. Yeah, so our kanji here is a match. So is that one. So everything seems to be in order, so we'll give that a pass and proceed to the next question. So to carry is hakobu. And the kanji for that, it's let's see. Could it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. 12. So this is a reading of hako. And then we put bu here in hiragana. We apply dakuten to get bu for a total of hakobu. Yeah, so that's a match. Now to close is tojiru. And I think the kanji for that, it's essentially this radical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this has a reading of to. To. Ji. Ru. Hai. Tojiru. To close. So our kanji here with 11 strokes, that's a match. Furigana is a match. Everything works. Now to stand up or to rise, well, that's tatsu. Tatsu. And the kanji for that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this has a reading of ta. And then we just put tsu here. Tatsu. Now to need is iru. But the kanji, I think, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. I always find this radical at the bottom a little bit hard to write. Basically, this kanji is a reading of I. And then we just put ru there for a total of iru, to need. Okay, so that's correct. I think I just need to remember that where these lines kind of cross is in the middle and it's more squished. But our stroke order, everything's fine, so we'll give that a pass. And then we'll go to the next one. So, which one should I do? To order a product is chūmon suru. And the kanji for that, it's the kanji with the reading of chu is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the kanji with the reading of mon is 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, this has a reading of chi as well as yu. So this is a yun combination, pronounced as chu. This is mon suru, chūmon suru. Okay, so that's looking good. Now to ask is kiku. So this is the one that Ken-san pointed out. So it can mean to listen, but it can also mean to ask. And I think you distinguish it based on context. But basically, kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So then this is a reading of ki. Let's write that. Ki. And then we put ku there. So our kanji is a match, which is good news. We can proceed to the next question. So ikiru has one kanji with the reading of I. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a reading of I, and then we just put kiru. Ikiru. Okay, another match, fantastic. Now, to write is kaku. And the kanji of the reading of ka, it's the same one that we see in Toshokan. Now, of course, there we're using the onyomi. Here we're using the kunyomi, the native Japanese reading. This is ka, kanji with the reading of ka. Put ku there for a total of kaku to write. So that's a match, fantastic. And then we're on to look for. So to look for is sagasu. And the kanji with the reading of saga, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I remember that there's like this radical at the bottom. I just always forget what's here. There we go. Okay, so let's try that again. So sagasu. So the kanji with the reading of saga, and it just means to look for, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this has a reading of saga. Saga. And then we put su here for a total of sagasu, to look for. Now to sing is utau. Tau. And the kanji for that, well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's some type of radical here. Could it be 11, 12, 13, 14? It might be. Let's take a look. So we put, this kanji is a reading of uta. And then if we zoom out, we put a U there for a total of utau. And our 14 strokes is a match, so that's great news.
歌う、
So we can give this a pass and see what else is here. So to begin is hajimeru. The question is, what's the kanji here? Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 strokes in total. It's got a reading of haji. Haji. We put me. Meru in hiragana for a total of hajimeru. Now, of course, we took a look at the kanji, right? So we're going to classify this incorrect. And then we have to visit. So to visit, and this is a personal visit. So when you go visit someone at the hospital, for example, or at their house, that's tazuneru. Tazuneru. And the kanji with the reading of tazu, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let's try and write this more neatly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this kanji is a reading of tazu. Tazu. Neru. Hai. Tazuneru. Now, to lose as in to lose a competition, I think is makeru. Let's see, the kanji of the reading of ma is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a reading of ma. Let's zoom in. Give ourselves a little bit more space. Ma. And then you just write keru in hiragana for a total of makeru. Now, of course, we took a look at the answer, so let's classify that as incorrect for now. And then we'll go to work. So to work is hataraku. Hataraku. And the kanji with the reading of hatara, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, wait. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's the kanji. And then, of course, this has a reading of ha, ta, ra. And we put ku there. Okay. Once again, I took a quick glance at the kanji, so we'll classify this as incorrect. And once I'm done with this list, basically, I'm going to go through all of this again. Just keep iterating on it over and over until we get 100%. So to run is hashiru. Hashiru. And the kanji with the reading of probably hashi is it something like this? And then let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a reading of hashi. We put ru there for a total of hashiru. And then to dance is odoru, I believe. Now the kanji with the reading of odol, it's this is completely new. I haven't learned this one yet. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this has a reading of odol. So that's odol. We put ru there. Classify that's incorrect. And then this is kotairu. Kanji with the reading of kota is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So then this has a reading of kota. And then we just put eru, kotaeru. Classify that's incorrect as well. Finally, to buy is kau. And the kanji for that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's got 12 strokes in total. But what about the proportions of these radicals? I think if I had to hazard a guess, this has the same width as that radical. So we'll put this as the shape. It's got a reading of ka. Kau. Okay, so it's a little bit wider, but not much. We'll give that a pass for now. Oh, of course, I took a look at the answer, so that's a bit too generous, really. So I think what we'll do is we'll reapply random ordering, I also want to really start associating the kanji with these words. So I think what we'll do is do a couple of rounds of going from Japanese, hiragana, katakana, and kanji to English. So this kanji is to run. This is chūmon suru, which is to order a product. This is benkyō suru, which is so this is quite nice, I guess. When you practice the kanji, reading becomes quite straightforward. So this is to study. This is toru, to take. This is odoru, which is to dance. This is akeru, which is to open. Hajimeru, to begin. And then this would be, what is this? This looks a lot like hatara. Hataraku is to work. This is kiku, which is to, so it can mean to listen to, but it can also mean to ask. And in this context, it's to ask. Now, this is ikiru, which is to live. This is utao, which is to sing. This is kao, which is to buy. Now, there's no way that that's tazuneru, which is to visit, personal visit. Because if we open a new tab, if we go here to visit, tazuneru, this is quite confusing because when I look here, these kanji just don't match at all. Sorry, let me just try and zoom out here. So I suppose that's something to take note of. If we, let's go on DeepSeek and just check. Or I'll make a note of this and continue with the quiz. I think that might be the best approach. So I'll just make a quick note. Investigate kanji for to visit in verbs 3 topic. Look at kanji when not viewing stroke order. So in the meantime, let's just continue with the quiz. So I think that this kanji is aruku, which is to walk. Tatsu is to stand up. Hi there. O genki desu ka? I'm not really sure. Like I'm improving. You know, I'm learning new kanji, but I'm not really taking any tests like N5 or N4 or whatever. So it's a little bit difficult to place my skill level, but hopefully I'm slowly improving. We'll come back to that one. Now this is kiru, which is to wear, like clothes. This is iru, which is to need. Now, of course, to need can be like to be temporary, but in this case, with this kanji, it's to need. Then here we have ojiru, which is to close. Kaku. So this is the kanji that you also see in Toshokan. There it's got a reading of sho. And basically it means just to write, but it also comes up in library. And there it's got the Chinese reading, the onyomi, but here it's got the kunyomi. So it's kiku, which is to, no, sorry, kaku, which is to write. Now here, this is hakobu, which is to carry, as in transport. Motte kuru is to bring. This is, what is this? Omou, which is to think. And then of course this kanji here is, come on, lock in. Sagasu, which is to look for. And then this one is tazuneru, which is to, wait, is that right? No, this is kotaeru, which is to answer. So that just leaves this. Makeru, which is to lose. Like as in, not to lose an item, it's to lose a competition. So why don't we save this? What did we just do? So that went fairly well. I think what I want to do is maybe just continue with like reading the kanji and seeing how well I can translate that. Because I haven't really done that often before. So we're on the animals topic right now. And to me, that looks like tori, which is bird, right? That's neko, which is cat. Now, this is chicken, horse, rabbit, pig, buta. So this kanji is buta, pig. And then this is hitsuji. No, it's not. It's cow. What is cow again? Ushi. So this cow. Now this is sheep. This is hitsuji, which is, okay, we're writing English. Sheep. This is sakana, which is fish. And then this is dog, inu. Okay, cool. So let's try body parts. So this kanji is a reading of se. This has a reading of naka. Senaka means back. Now, then this is gonna be foot or leg. You know, both is ashi. Let's put leg here. And then this is gonna be yubi, which is finger. Te is hand. This is kuchi, the mouth radical. I keep writing the romaji. So this is me, which is like eye. This is hana, which is nose. And then this is the mimi, it's ear. This kanji here is atama, which is head. Onaka is stomach. And then this is ude. Ude, of course, is arm. It's a little bit silly writing romaji there. But this is kutsu, which is shoe. This is boshi, which is hat. Sorry, bro, gotta go learn some N4 kanjis. Completed the N5 kanji, you're also doing good. Ganbatte. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbatte ne to you as well. Best of luck with your studies. So this is, boshi, which is hat. This is shitagi, which is underwear. This is jaketo, which is jacket. Necktie is just tie. Skafu is scarf. Seita is sweater. Skato is skirt. Subon is trousers. And then this is Kutsuishita, which is socks. So interesting that the verbs to topic was not saving there. Let's try colors. This is midori, which is green. This is ashi, which is gray. Or hairo, which is gray. English versus European spelling. So black is, this is kuro, this is black. White, yellow, purple, brown, blue, orange, red, pink. Sure, let's save that. Let's try days of the week. So this is doyobi, which is Saturday. This is getsuyobi, which is Monday. This is nichiyobi, which is Sunday. This is kayobi, which is Tuesday. Mokyobi is Thursday. And then this is suyobi, which is Wednesday. Kinyobi is Friday. Yeah, this is quite like easy going so far, like just doing the Japanese to English with hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Now, why don't we try months of the year? Let's try that. So I'm gonna do, I want the question in Japanese kanji. So this is the 4th month of the year, so it's gonna be April. This is the 7th month of the year, so it's July. This is, by the way, this is Shigatsu and Shichigatsu, and then this is Gogatsu, which is May. This is Junigatsu, which is December. Junigatsu or Juichigatsu is November. This is February. Nigatsu. This is October. January. This is Rokugatsu, so that's going to be the 6th month of the year, June. This is Kugatsu, which is September. Sangatsu is March. Hajigatsu is the 8th month of the year, so it's August. Now I think that this Japanese to English is a tad too easy. So I think we got to up the difficulty level again. We're going to go from English to Japanese, hiragana, katakana, kanji. We'll practice the stroke order and just try this whole thing. So to wear clothes is kiru. Kiru. And the kanji with the reading of ki here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this has a reading of ki. We put ryu there for a total of kiru, which means to wear clothes. To carry is hakobu. And the kanji for that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is a reading of ha, ko, and then we put bu here. So that's a match, isn't it? And then we're on to visit. So this is a personal visit. This is tazuneru. And this one's kind of confusing, right? Because we're seeing like 2 different kanji. So actually for now, I'm just going to skip this. And I'm going to go to hataraku, which is to work. So This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 strokes. That's better. It's got a reading of hatara. We put ku there for a total of hataraku. Now, to bring is motte kuru. So, kanji with the reading of mo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a reading of mo. And then we just put sokon, that acts as a beat of silence before we place the te. So this is motte. And then we zoom out one more time. Now we just need to write kuru. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has a reading of ku. And then we put ru there for a total of motte kuru, which is to bring. Sweet. Now to begin is hajimeru. Could this be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that this has a reading of haji, and then we just put meru, hajimeru, and that's correct. Fantastic. So then we're on to the next question, which is kaku, to write, and this has a kanji with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strokes. This just has a reading of ka. We put ku there for a total of kaku, which is to write. And then we've got to lose, which is makeru. Now, the kanji with the reading of ma, could it be one? Because I think this was cow. This was to buy. What I think we actually have for makeru is this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This has a reading of ma. Keru, makeru, to lose. So that was spot on. And then to sing is, of course, utao. Kanji with the reading of u, ta. Ta was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is a reading of uta. Tau. To open is akeru. Kanji with the reading of a here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this has a reading of a. We put ke there and then ru for a total of akeru. To run is hashiru. Hashiru. And the kanji with the reading of hashi is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this third stroke was a bit too extreme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this has a reading of ha, shi. We put ru there for a total of hashiru. And then to buy is kau. And the kanji for that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, 12. So this has a reading of ka, kau. So that's a match. So give that a pass, and then we're on to ikiru, which is to live. And the kanji with the reading of I, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to live in Japanese, that's ikiru. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this kanji is a reading of I. So let's write that in hiragana, I. And then it's just ki, ru. So let's submit our answer, and we see that the kanji is indeed a match. So is the furigana, so we'll give this a pass. And then we're on to think. So to think in Japanese, that's omou. And the kanji with the reading of omo, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 6, 7. So this kind of swirls around the 8th stroke, 9. And this is a reading of omo. So let's write that. So this is o, mo. And then we just put a u there for a total of omo, which is to think. And then to need is iru. The kanji with the reading of I is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that was okay, but of course we want to clean up the stroke order here a little bit. So there we go. That has the reading of I. And then we just put ru for a total of iru, just to need. Now to answer, well, that is kotaeru. Could the kanji for that be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is a reading of kota. Kotaeru. Then to ask, of course, is kiku. The kanji for that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is a reading of ki. And then we just put ku there in hiragana. So to ask in Japanese, that's kiku. This is the kanji with reading of ki. We put ku there in hiragana. So that's a match. And then we'll proceed to the next question. So to look for in Japanese, that's sagasu. Kanji with the reading of saga, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is basically a cluster of 3 radicals that we've come across a couple of times now. And this is a reading of sa, ga, saga, this kanji. And then we just put su here in hiragana for a total of sagasu. Now we're on to study. So to study is benkyou suru. And the kanji with the reading of kyo, the one in the middle at least, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is the kanji with the reading of kyo. Now the kanji with the reading of ben is always forget this. It's got 10 strokes. So it's got 10 strokes. It's got a reading of ben. And then this has a reading of kyo. Suru. Let's take a look. Okay, so this kanji here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll submit that, and we'll classify this as incorrect, of course, because we took a look at the answer. And then we'll move on to walk. So to walk in Japanese, that's aruku. The kanji with the reading of aru, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this has a reading of aru. And then we just put ku there for a total of aruku, which is to walk. Okay, next question. So to close is tojiru. Tojiru. And the kanji with the reading of to, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now this has a reading of to, and then you just put ji ru for a total of tojiru, which is to close. To stand up is tatsu. Tatsu. And the kanji with the reading of ta, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And this has a reading of ta. And then we just put tsu there for a total of tatsu. Now to dance is odoru. Odoru. But the question is, what's the kanji? I've got no idea. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think this is the last stroke, yeah. So this has a reading of odo. Odo. So of course we write to in hiragana. We apply dakuten to get do, and we put ru there. Now of course we took a look at the answer, so we'll classify that's incorrect. And then we're on to order. So this is to order a product, and that would be chu, mon, suru. And the kanji with the reading of chumon suru. Sorry, the kanji with the reading of chu. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the kanji with the reading of chu. The kanji with the reading of mon is 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's write that, the readings. So what we're going to do is we're going to write chi. Then we're going to write a half-sized u. Together, this forms not chi-yu, but chu. This is called a hiragana yun combination. And then we just follow up with the next kanji. So this kanji has a reading of mon. And then you just take suru in hiragana at the end for a total of chumon suru, which is to place an order. Finally, we've got to take. So to take is toru. Toru. And the kanji with the reading of to, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So this has a reading of to. And then we put ru there for a total of toru. And that was a decent improvement. That was correct. Now the question is, what did we skip? Yeah, so this was the one that didn't really quite make sense. Off stream, I'll try and fix this kanji. So we'll classify this as incorrect. It's 88%, which is not bad. That's good progress. I think what I'd like to do is select the couple that I was struggling with. So let's go through this. To dance. So I got 3 wrong, which means we're just missing to dance and to study. So let's just study those 2. So to study was benkyou suru. Benkyou suru. And the kanji with the reading of ben is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the kanji with the reading of kyo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fantastic. So I'm doing good. How are you doing, Jagdeep? Hope you're doing well. So this kanji here has got a reading of ben, and then this has a reading of, let's zoom in, give ourselves a bit more space here. So this kanji has a reading of kyo. It's a little bit cramped. And then basically we just put suru at the end in hiragana for a total of benkyou suru, which is to study. So yeah, that's a match. And then to dance was odoru. Now the question is, what is the kanji here? Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So just need to do like a couple of reps with this kanji, get that muscle memory going. So to dance is odoru. And the kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Those top 2 strokes, 8 and 9, was not quite right. Yep, I completed hiragana and katakana. Started learning everyday vocabulary. That's awesome. So the be that I wrote, Ken-san pointed out, was a little bit horizontal. I see. Sumimasen. Arigato. So I guess for future reference, would that be neat? So let's just write to dance one more time. So to dance, thank you so much, Ken-san. I appreciate it. So this is odoru, right? And the kanji with the reading of odo, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's looking better. So this has a reading of O. And what I want to do here is I want to zoom in and clean up this furigana. So this kanji, it's got a reading of O, do, and then we put ru there for a total of odoru. So this is a match. And so I think now we're ready to get 100% hopefully on verbs too. But because it's fresh in my memory now, I think what would be good would be to practice verbs 1 and then go back to verbs 2. So let's make a start here. So to do in Japanese, well, that's suru, suru, and this has no kanji, so we're just gonna write hiragana, suru. To give is ageru, ageru, and this has no kanji, so we're just gonna write hiragana. So this is get, we apply dakuten to get, and then we write ru, ageru. To be permanent. Okay, so this is a lot of, is this in, yeah, okay. So this is aru, and there are no kanji for this word, so we're just gonna write hiragana, aru, and then to find is mitsukeru, mitsukeru. Now, the kanji with the reading of mi in mitsukeru, it looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's 6, 7. This has a reading of mi. Let's clean that up a little bit. Mi. So then we just write tsu, ke, ru, mitsukeru. Hai. To be temporary, that's iru. And the kanji with, well, there are no kanji for this actually. It's just hiragana. So it's going to be i, ru. To be able to is dekiru. This also has no kanji. So we're just going to write hiragana. And then we're on to make. So to make is tsukuru. Tsukuru. The kanji with the reading of tsuku is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has a reading of tsuku. And then we just put ru there for a total of tsukuru. Now, to have in Japanese is motsu. And the kanji with the reading of mo is this one. It's 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this has a reading of mo. And then we just put tsu there. Now, of course, I want to make sure. Oh, I knew something was off. So I got the stroke order wrong here. This is the first stroke. Sorry, this is the fourth. That's the fifth. So I got strokes 4 and 5 mixed up. So let's be strict. Classify that as incorrect. And then we're on to understand. So to understand, rikai suru. And the kanji with the reading of ri is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kanji with the reading of kai is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cool. So this has a reading of ri. This has a reading of kai. For a total of rikai suru. Now let's try and fix this su. So this is suru. 理解する。理解する. Now, to know information is 知る. I think the kanji with the reading of し is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this has a reading of し. And then we just put る here. Shiru. Now, let's be super strict here. This line is going up too high. So we'll classify that as incorrect as well. Because we want to get good habits here. So now we're on to taberu. To eat is taberu. And the kanji with the reading of ta, it's 9 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a reading of ta. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here, this is what Ken-san pointed out. So we want to write our bet neatly. Taberu. So that's to eat, taberu. And this is indeed a total of 9 strokes. So we'll give that a pass. And then we're going to go to go. So to go is iku. Iku. And the kanji for that, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a reading of I. Put ku there. Iku. To put on. To put on is tsukeru. Tsukeru. And the kanji, well, there are no kanji for this word, so this is just going to be tsukeru. To read is yomu. And the kanji with the reading of yo, it's could it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is a reading of yo. And then we just put mu. Yomu. Right, because this radical, I think, has come up several times now. So it's kind of nice when that comes up. It's just 7 strokes for free. And then we're on to place. So to place is oku. And the question is, what's the kanji for this? Because I think it was something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, this is very difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this has a reading of o. And then we put ku there. We got it. Sweet. Now, to arrive, of course, is kuru. Kuru. And the kanji for that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this has a reading of ku. And then we just put ru there. To want is hoshi. Hoshi. And the kanji with the reading of ho, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a reading of ho. and then we just put shi. But let's clean up our hiragana. Ho. Shi. Okay, that looks good. Now we're on to speak or talk. So to speak or talk is hanasu. Hanasu. And the kanji for that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is the kanji with the reading of hana. Let's write that down. This is ha, na, and then we just put su. For a total of hanasu, which is to speak or talk in Japanese. So we'll submit that. Our kanji is a match. And we'll proceed to the next question. So to believe in Japanese, well, that's shinjiru. Shinjiru. And the kanji with the reading of shin looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is that radical once again that pops up. It's a total of 7 strokes. So you just write this, and then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a reading of shin. Shin. And then we just put jiru in hiragana for a total of shinjiru, which is to believe. Now to O is shinakereba, and this has no kanji, so we're just going to write hiragana, shi, na, ke, re, and then this is ha. We apply dakuten to get ba for a total of shinakereba. And then we're on to say or tell. So to say or tell in Japanese is iu, and the kanji for that. Do you remember that radical of 7 strokes that pops up all the time? That's I guess the kanji with the reading of i here. So this is iu. And someone pointed out actually, when you have a verb with just one kanji, that kanji means the verb. So I guess perhaps that radical just means to say. Now to come is also kuru. So we just need to write the kanji for that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has a reading of ku. Put ru there. Kuru. To see is miru. And the kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has a reading of mi. And then we just put ru there for a total of miru. Now, to sleep is a little bit harder. That one's neru. And I think the kanji might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. I think this has a reading of ne. We put ru there. And that's a match, so that's great news. And then to call, well, that's yobu. And the kanji for that looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has a reading of yo. And then this is bu for a total of yobu. Let's just place our hiragana a little bit more to the side. Yobu. Yeah, so that looks like a match. So that went fairly well. Happy with that. And then what we can do now is we can proceed with verbs 2 again. And let's see how that goes. So, to carry in Japanese is hakobu. Hakobu. And the kanji for that looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is a reading of ha, ko. And then here we're going to write fu, apply dakuten to get bu, for a total of hakobu, to carry. So we'll check our answer. And everything seems to be a match, so we'll give this a pass. And now we're going to proceed to the next question. So to dance in Japanese, that's odoru. And the kanji for that is could it be, I remember this was like the 8th stroke, that was the 9th, that was 10, this was 11, 12, 13, 14. So now the question is, what 7 strokes come here? Yeah, so there's 7 strokes here. Let's just leave it like that. And then this has a reading of odo, and we put ru there for a total of odoru, which is to dance. Okay, so those are the 7 strokes that I missed. So let's try that one more time. To dance is odoru. So here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This has a reading of odo. Put ru there for a total of odoru. Now, let's see. Apologies, I'm just trying to sort out the stream settings here. So the next one here is makeru, which is to lose. And the kanji with the reading of makeru, it looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a reading of ma. And then we just write keru for a total of makeru. And please excuse me for one moment. I turned on the radiator because it was kind of cold, but I should turn that off. So let's now proceed with the next question. So to stand up is tatsu. Tatsu. And the kanji with the reading of ta in tatsu, which means to stand up, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a reading of ta. And we put tsu there. Now to walk is aruku. And the kanji with the reading of aru, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But let's see if we can write that a little bit neater. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And this has a reading of aru. Okay, not my best a. So our kanji is a match. I think what I need to take care of is that this 5th stroke doesn't go below the 6th and 7th stroke. So let's be super strict and classify that as incorrect. Now, to answer is kotaeru. And the kanji with the reading of kota, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this has a reading of kota. And kota, and then we're going to write eru, kotaeru. Fantastic. Now to take in Japanese, well, that's toru. The kanji with the reading of to, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this has a reading of to. And this is ru, toru, to take. To wear clothes, well, that's kiru. The kanji with the reading of ki, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But that bottom radical needs to be a bit wider. So 11, 12. I think that looks better. So we're going to write the reading here of ki. Ru, for total of kiru, which is to wear clothes. And then we're going to go on to bring. So to bring in Japanese is motte kuru. And the kanji with the reading of mo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has a reading of mo, like so. And then all we need to do is write sokon, that's half size tsu, followed by a te. And then we'll zoom out one more time. Here we're going to write kuru. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That kanji is a reading of ku. Ku. And then we'll just put ru there for a total of motte kuru. And proceed to the next question. So to open is akeru. And the kanji with the reading of a in akeru, it means, or it has these strokes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's try that again. 11, 12. So this has a reading of a. This has a reading of a. And then we put keru here for a total of akeru, which is to open. Now our kanji is a match. It does have a reading of a, so everything is in order, allowing us to proceed to the next question, which is to ask. Now to ask is kiku. And the kanji for that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here we're gonna write the radical for, it just needs to be a bit larger actually. So it's, this is the radical for ear. So there we go. This has a reading of ki. And then we just put ru there. Cool. And then we're on to sing. So to sing is utau. Tau. And the kanji with the reading of u, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then here it's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14. So this has a reading of uta. Uta. And then we just put a u there for utau, which is to sing. Now our kanji is a match, so we'll proceed to accept this. And then we're going to go on to study. Now to study, well, that's just benkyou suru. And the kanji with a reading of ben looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. And the kanji with the reading of kyo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what we'll do is we'll write our readings here. So this kanji is a reading of ben. So that's ben. And then we'll pan over here. This kanji is a reading of kyo. So this is ki. That's yo, forming a yun combination, kyo. And then we'll just put suru in hiragana at the end. So basically, to study is benkyou suru, benkyou suru. Hi. Kanji is a match, so we'll accept that, and then we're going to go to the next question. So to think in Japanese, that's omou, omou, and the kanji with the reading of omou, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this has a reading of omou. So let's write that down. So this is o, mo, u, omou. That o was looking pretty off, so let's rewrite that. I think that's better. Now, to need, well, that's iru. And the kanji with the reading of i is 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a reading of i. And then we just put ru there for a total of iru. And look at that, our kanji is a match. And now we're on to order a product. So to order a product, well, that's chu, mon, suru. And the kanji of the reading of chu is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the kanji of the reading of mon is 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this is a reading of chi. Let's zoom in here. Chi followed by a half-sized u, forming chu. Just need to stick a u at the end there. And then here, this kanji is a reading of mon. So now we just stick suru in hiragana at the end for a total of chumon suru, which means to order a product. And now we're on to buy. So to buy is kau. And the kanji with the reading of ka, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, 12. And this kanji, it's got a reading of ka. And then we just put u there. Kau. Apologies. So we put the u there. And that's a match. Fantastic. Then we'll proceed to the next question. So to write is kaku. Kaku. And the kanji with the reading of ka is the same one that we see in library, Toshokan. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This kanji is a reading of ka in this case for this word. And then we just put ku there in hiragana. So that's a match. And then to visit is, this is the one that I need to verify. So we'll just put a question mark and move on to the next one. So ikiru is to live. The kanji of the reading of iki is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a reading of E. And then we just write ki, ru. Now to work is hataraku. Let's write that a little bit neater. Ha-ta-ra-ku. Umareru, ikiru, sei. Yeah, that does seem to be the kanji. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it's like 12, 13. So that's 13 strokes in total. And this kanji is a reading of ha, ta, ra. Put ku there. So let's submit this. Hi there, Aryan. Thank you for joining the stream. So you wrote some like presumably romaji here. I'm not quite sure what that means. So let me put that in Google Translate. Okay. And am I preparing for the Japanese language proficiency test? Not quite. So basically, I've built this app myself and I'm using it to teach myself Japanese. And so I'm just kind of trying to improve my Japanese daily and kind of see where that takes me. How about yourself? Now, hashiru is to run. And I think the kanji or the reading of hashi, is that 1? Is it 1, 2, 3? 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's it. Let's try that again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This kanji is a reading of hashi. And then we just put ru there for a total of hashiru, which is to run. Now our kanji is a match. So we'll proceed to the next question. So this is sagasu. Sagasu. The kanji with the reading of saga, it's 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like a cluster of 3 radicals that should be kind of familiar by now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this kanji is a reading of saga. So write ka, apply dakuten to get ga, and then we'll put su for a total of sagasu. Now to close is tojiru, right? And let's think this through. So the kanji of the reading of to, I think is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now this is a reading of to. And then we put shi with dakuten becomes ji. We put a ru there for a total of tojiru, which indeed means to close. Fantastic. And now we're on to begin. So to begin is hajimeru. Hajimeru. And I think the kanji was something like 1, 2, 3. This is always kind of hard to write that radical. And then it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this kanji is a reading of haji. Wait, hold on now. Hashiru, haji. Yeah, I'm getting stuff mixed up. So this is haji meru. Hi. Now this radical could do with some work, but I think it's just about legible, so we'll give it a pass. And sure, why don't we save this quiz result? So that's a 92% average, which is not bad. I think what I'd like to do now is practice a different topic. So I'm gonna move on to locations. So these are like locations in a city. We're gonna do this with hiragana, katakana, kanji. We're gonna handwrite our answers. Apply random ordering, which scrambles the order in which the questions are asked. And school in Japanese is gakko. And the kanji with the reading of ga is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the kanji with the reading of ko. Could it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? So then this has a reading of ga followed by sokon. And then this has a reading of ko for a total of gakko, meaning school. So let's submit our answer and confirm the stroke order here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That looks correct. Stroke order here is also correct. So we'll give this a pass and we can proceed to the next question. So hotel is hoteru. And let's write that a little bit neater. Hoteru. Now, this has no kanji. It's a loan word, right? It sounds like English. So we're going to be using katakana. And the katakana with the reading of ho is that one. That's te. And then this is ru for a total of hoteru. Hoteru. The next one here is supermarket. Supermarket is supa. And this is once again a loan word, so we're going to be using katakana. So this is su. We use the dash to extend the vowel sound, so this is now su. This is ha with handakuten applied, that's that circle. H becomes p, so ha becomes pa. And then we use dash here for a total of supa. Cool. And then hospital. Oh no. What was this? So the kanji with the reading of in was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The kanji with the reading of byo. I can't just keep forgetting this. Gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So let's start this from scratch in the correct order. So this is the kanji with the reading of byo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's cool. Keep progressing. I'll be appearing for the JLPT N3 this summer. Oh, that's amazing. How long have you been studying Japanese? And best of luck with the exam. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. And then the kanji with the reading of in is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this has a reading of byo. So we're going to write hi. We apply dakuten to get bi. We put a half-sized yo to form the yun combination, and we just need a u here. And then we put in for a total of byoin. So that's a match. That's a match. The proportions could do with some work, but it's recognizable, I'd say. And then we're on to bakery. So bakery, that's panya. And this one, I think, is an interesting mix because it's like a mix between katakana and kanji. I don't see that pretty often in one word, at least yet, as a beginner. So pan means bread in bakery, or sorry, bread in French. So I think, bakery produces bread. I guess that's perhaps the logic here. But in any case, this is ha. When we apply dakuten, we get pa. This is n. And then the kanji with the reading of ya, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just confirm this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think this got a total of 8 strokes. And then this has a reading of ya for a total of panya. Oh, my intuition, I knew something was not quite right. So we're just missing 1 stroke at the top here. So let's be strict. Classify the whole thing as incorrect. And that then leaves us with the next question. So station in Japanese is eki. And this one's kind of interesting. I think historically, a station was like full of horses. Like before there were cars and trains and all of that. So I think to write station, you just write the horse kanji followed by this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1 kanji, not 2. And of course, it's got a reading of eki. So let's just zoom in. We'll give ourselves just a bit of space to write this radical. So this is, or to write the furigana. So this is eki. And we see that it's indeed got this horse kanji, or horse radical, I suppose. And then we're on to cinema. So cinema is e ga kan. And the kanji with the reading of a is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, think this through, think this through. 8, 9. Is that right? And then the kanji with the reading of ga is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the kanji with the reading of kan is this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, the shape here could be a little bit cleaner. 13, 14, 15, 16. So this kanji has a reading of 8. This kanji is a reading of ga. And then this kanji is a reading of kan. So this is indeed a match. Fantastic. This is the 4th stroke. And then this one was spot on. So we'll give this a pass. And then we're going to proceed to the next question. So library is toshokan. Toshokan. And the kanji with the reading of to in toshokan is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the kanji with the reading of sho, sorry, it's toshokan, not toshokan, toshokan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this kanji just means to write, I think, because we see it in kaku. But then ka is the Japanese reading of this word, the kunyomi. Here it's got the onyomi, the Chinese reading, which is sho. So this is tosho. And then here we just need to write the same kanji that we had in eigakan. So I think this just means like building, house, castle. So it's got a total of 16 strokes. And let's write our furigana. So that's the readings for the kanji. So this has a reading of to. This has a reading of sho. And then we'll put kan there for a total of toshokan, which means library. Toshokan. This is a half-sized yot, by the way. So all of these are matched. Fantastic. And then we're on to park. So park in Japanese is koen. And the kanji with the reading of ko, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the kanji with the reading of en is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so this kanji is a reading of ko. This kanji is a reading of en. For a total of like koen. And that means park, right? So let's submit our answer. This kanji looks to be a match. So is that one, which is fantastic. So we'll accept that. And we're going to proceed to the next question. So restaurant in Japanese is resu to ran. And the kanji of the reading of, sorry, there are no kanji. This is going to be katakana, right? Because restaurant is clearly a loan word. So we're just going to write re, su. So this is all katakana. To, ra, Cool. So what did we get wrong? We missed 1 stroke here for bakery, which is a total of 9 strokes for the kanji with the reading of ya, not 8. So now the question is, what should we study next? So I think perhaps numbers would be useful. So I think what I'll do is I'll practice the kanji for that. So 0, there are 3 ways to write this in Japanese. So you have 0, then you've got rei, and then you've got maru. And the kanji with the reading of, so 0 is just katakana. So we'll just write, what am I doing? This is se, and when you apply dakuten, you get ze, and then this is ro. The kanji with the reading of rei is this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the kanji with the reading of maru is this one. So it's 1, 2. So this looks just like 9. Just add this 3rd stroke here. And then all of a sudden you've got maru. So let's write our furigana. So this is ma, ru, and then this is rei. Rei. Cool. So this is indeed a total of 13 strokes. Our katakana is correct. This is the 3rd stroke here in maru, so we'll give that a pass. And here's asking, which of these 3 options did you submit? We did all 3, right? So let's just do that. Now, 100 in Japanese is hyaku. Hyaku. And the kanji with the reading of hyaku is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just write that a little bit more neatly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a reading of hyaku. So what we'll do is we'll write hi followed by a half-sized ya. So this is not hiya, this is hya, the yun combination, followed by ku for a total of hyaku, 100. We'll submit that, and then we see that this is a match. And then we're on to 10,000. So 10,000 is ichi, man. And the kanji, the reading of ichi is just very simple, that. This is the kanji with the reading of man. So this is the 1st stroke, that's the 2nd, and that's the 3rd. So this has a reading of I, chi, and then this has a reading of man, for a total of ichiman. Fantastic. And then we're on to 4. So 4 is, there are 2 ways to say it. When you're counting, use yon. Sometimes you use shi, for example, for shigatsu, April. the 4th month of the year. And the kanji with reading of yon or shi, depending on the situation, is this. Let's clean that up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this has a reading of yon or shi. And 6 has, in Japanese, has roku. Now the kanji with the reading of roku is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's roku. 2 is ni in Japanese. And the kanji for that is 1, 2. 1, 2. This is the reading in hiragana. And then 1 million. So 1 million is going to be in Japanese 100 lots of 10,000. That's how like units work in Japanese, a little bit confusing. And so let's write that in Romaji. So this is hyaku, and it's actually hyaku isen, I think. So what we'll do is we'll write the kanji here for hyaku, followed by the kanji for, no, what am I doing? I almost went wrong there. Isen means 1,000. So what I need to do is write man. It's hyakuman. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, that's 6 strokes and that's 4. 3 even. And then this has a reading of hyaku. That has a reading of man. So we'll zoom out. And our kanji is a match. Our furigana is a match. So we'll move on to the next one. So there are 2 ways to say 9 in Japanese. You've got kyu or ku, and the kanji for 9 is 1, 2. So let's just write the furigana. So kyu in hiragana would be ki, followed by a half-sized u. Then we put a big U there. Or you just put ku. So this one used when counting, Q, and this one, for example, used in the word September, kugatsu, which is the 9th month of the year. 3 is sun. The kanji with the reading of sun, which means 3, is that. So let's just write the reading in hiragana, san. And 1,000 or 1,000 is isen. Now normally you would say like ichi sen, but I think because of like pronunciation rules in Japanese, you actually just say isen. So the kanji here is just the kanji for 1, ichi, and then this is the kanji for 1,000. And so I guess this has a reading of I followed by sokon. And then this has a reading of sen, which is 1, 2, 3. And then this is the n. Yeah, okay, so that seems to work. Now we're on to the next question. So 7 in Japanese, of course, is nana. Nana, but there's a second way that you can say it, which is what you'd use, for example, for the month July, the 7th month of the year, shichi. So July would be shichigatsu, and kanji is that. So let's write our furigana. So this is na, or shi, chi, and we'll submit that. Our kanji seems to be matched, so that's good news. And then we can just proceed to the next one. So This is ichioku. Ichioku. So the unit oku is 100 like million, but if you're talking about the number 100 million, you'd have to say ichioku. And this is ichi, and the kanji with the reading of oku is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this has a reading of I, chi, and then this has a reading of oku. So yeah, this is something that I learned yesterday about these numbers actually. You're supposed to put ichi in front of all of these big units, with the exception of hyaku, and then for ichisen, you don't say ichisen, you say isen, I believe. So 5 is go in Japanese, and the kanji for that is 1, 2, 3, 4. But we can clean up the shape a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has a reading of go. So all we need to do here is write ko, and then we apply dakuten to get go. Now, 10 million in Japanese, that's going to be 1,000 lots of 10 million. So that should be 1,000 lots of 10,000. And then this should be isen. And then this should be man. So could it be that kanji representing 1, followed by sen, man. And then this has a reading of I with sokon. This has a reading of sen, sen, and then this has a reading of man, sen man. This might be worth Googling. We could ask like DeepSeek. To say 10 million in Japanese, do you write isenman or senman? Isenman. Okay, so I was correct. I'll just need to make a fix of this in the app. So I'll take a screenshot and I'll make that fix off stream. Isenman. Cool. So we'll classify this as correct, and I'll just fix the app later. Now, 100,000 in Japanese, that's 10 lots of 10,000. So what we do is we write ju man, and the kanji with the reading of ju is 1, 2, and the kanji with the reading of man is that one. And we'll just write our furigana in blue. So this is going to be G followed by, we'll zoom in here, G followed by half-sized U, and one more U here. So this is Ju, and then this is Man, for a total of Juman. Juman. Fantastic. Now, a billion is going to be 10 lots of 100 million in Japanese. So that's going to be Ju Oku. And the kanji with the reading of Ju, we just saw that was this. And the kanji with the reading of Oku is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's clean up the shape here a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then this is a reading of G, followed by a half-sized U. So this is Ju, Ju, Oku, Ju Oku. 1 in Japanese is Ichi. It's pretty straightforward. kanji is also simple. It's like that. And of course, the reading in hiragana is I, chi. Now, 8 in Japanese is hachi. And the kanji with the reading of hachi is that one. And its reading is that one. And then 10 in Japanese is ju. And the kanji with the reading of 10, or a reading of ju, and it means 10, is that one. And in hiragana, we write jiyu, ju, because this is half-sized. Cool. So that is numbers. And I think this might be the perfect place to conclude today's stream. I think on the next stream, I'll hopefully try and make a couple of fixes regarding that isenman. But in any case, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you want to help support the channel, that would also support me in continuing to develop lingocommand.com. That's the website that we've been using, which comes with an accompanying iOS app. So that's basically the exact same functionality, but in the form of a iOS app. And it's also available on iPad. But in any case, thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next live stream. Take care. Bye-bye.